Hello, Eli. Yo. What are we doing tonight, Brain? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try and take over the world. Oh, the usual, more controller mods. Sewer Mewer. Bud, are you a sewer mewer? Sewer mewer. No, I was just busy last week. Oh, so I didn't have anything to build. Extra game badges over here. Oh. This controller is blue. It's blue, baby, blue, baby, blue, baby, blue, 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 blah, baby, blue, baby, blue. I am not at all shocked that the Switch 2 won't use Hall effect sensors because Nintendo are cheap, greedy bastards. This is my shocked face. I was hating on Nintendo before it was cool. Bud, what are you doing under there? You think you are a mewing cat? All right. This is a lefty controller tonight. Chair destroying cat. Bud, why don't you go to your bud bed of garbage? Bud bed. Cute bud. Meow. You're a whiny wimp. Bud's blue, baby, blue, baby, blue, bud, blue, baby, bud. I've been to Menards for a couple weeks. I was at MGC this weekend, though. I only bought one thing, though. Got one of the wireless 7800 controllers from Atari Age. They had a booth there this year. Here for Bud. Just Bud, huh? Bud, are you blue, baby, blue, baby, blue, baby, blah, blue, baby, blue, baby, blue, baby, blue? I am Iron Man. Bud's blue, baby, blue, baby, blue, baby, blue, blue, blue. Oh, thanks for coming to the panel, Magnus Zilla. Any ghosts? No. Didn't run into any ghosts, but we ran into this drunk chick who wouldn't stop talking about cigars as penises. And I was like, listen, you Zoomer or Zillennial or whatever. I'm like, you probably don't know who Sigmund Freud is, but Sigmund Freud had a famous quote. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. And she was like, my buddy took his son there. Actually, it was What's Ken Making from YouTube. And he was like, son, I want you to have your first cigar. So he got to experience his first cigar and his first random drunk chick at a bar. All in one night. I'm sure it was a very edifying experience. Karen. Actually, I did see an Allison doppelganger there. So of course I sent her a picture of it and I said, I just saw your doppelganger, which means you're gonna die. I don't know. That place is like pretty touristy. It's like if they made a cigar bar in Wisconsin Dells and then put it in downtown Milwaukee. Yeah, everything was so expensive. It's like I got back to Madison. I'm like, I'm now in the cheap world of Madison. We had to listen to Mom quoting Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Did she even remember the lines, or did she get them wrong? Probably got them wrong.
that blonde chick. I bet she's actually a Nazi.
Yeah, we only had 3 errors on the logs for Evil Dead, so that was pretty cool at MGC. Everyone seemed to like the game, which is cool. And it's sold out now, but I guess people are still playing them. I'm sure the 4 units we had at MGC were all probably taken home by customers. I hung out with Tanya for a while, so we were able to talk coding shop. See, most of the people that work at those companies, like, we all know each other, so, you know, we're all friends, even if the companies are enemies. Thanks, Dookie. Yeah, it went over pretty well. Jack Danger was there too, so I talked to him for a bit. I don't think he didn't get to work with Tanya on his newest game. Yeah, Scott Denisi was there too. Scott Denisi is awesome. Fingerless gloves. Well, there was even if Karen was there, I didn't see her because there was like a million. It was, well, not a million people there, but there was a lot of people at that show. They keep expanding the rooms. There was an entire tabletop section now at MGC. It was huge. It was like in the downstairs, one of the ballrooms. I didn't even go in there, but I was like, holy crap, that's part of it too. What? What is it? Are you a sad cat? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so apparently that lawsuit was not about cheating scores, but it was a defamation case where Carl said that Billy Mitchell caused someone to Minecraft themselves, as YouTube would have you say. Plus, the trial was in Australia, where like the burden of proof for like defamation or slander is a lot lower than it is in the United States. Oh yeah, sorry I didn't get it. I didn't get it. You know, I did like 2 partial laps through the vendor hall, and there was no way to even see it all. So sorry I missed your booth this year, but sounds like everything went well. What? The vendor hall was bigger than ever. Like, they keep expanding out the space for it. What is it? You gonna destroy all the 2x4s that you can find? Bud hates 2x2s. Ah, record sales, nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure MGC had record attendance again this year. Yeah, I was just at Texas Pinball Expo 2 weeks ago, and I think that they were like kind of stagnant. So people were wondering if it was like the economy or something, which I don't know, maybe it was, but well, of course MGC just keeps expanding, like, you know, like as I mentioned, like the tabletop thing. So I think they have like more room for growth. Well, I would hope there's no load-bearing 2x2s in this house. That would be like modern construction. Yeah, it's definitely been growing. Yeah. It's weird. It doesn't even like feel like the same show anymore. It's definitely changed a lot. Yeah, we did our workshop on Friday, and then I just kind of like wandered around the rest of the time. But I left like I left pretty much right away on Sunday because I had like packages on my porch and an annoying cat to feed. Bud, are you an annoying cat? Claw gold bars instead. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you can get out of there till 7? Ooh, God. That's pretty late. A service cat. Yeah, he'd probably like that. I wish there was a service where I could, like, send him to an old folks home during the day so he could go there and get petted and, like, claw up old people and not bother me during the day. That would be great. Like, work from home Uber pets. Make a Venn diagram. People who love working from home, people who have orange male cats, and if it was a Venn diagram, it'd be two circles like 5 astronomical units apart. Uber old people. All right, let's see. Lefty. Bud, you want to be a whore cat? Whore cat. Bud's 5 years old, in 2 more he'll be a whore. Nobody ever told him it's the wrong way. Blade Runner PCB game? Never heard of it. Cat of the night. Yes. He lives among the creatures of the night. A cat pimp. A therapy cat vest. Well, Cree had a sweater for him that apparently he liked wearing, which I can't believe. Tried on more than one occasion to get Bud to wear his Vax tags, but apparently he's an anti-vaxxer, so he just rips them off. Oh, my sister could tell you all about cat sweaters. She obviously loves them for some reason. Nope, he's zooming around upstairs now. Ooh, I'm Bud. What is it? Oh, it's 8:30. I should probably feed him. What is it? Are you a mewing monster? Mew monster. All right, Bud, I will feed you, but I gotta get a few more things done, and then I will feed you. Are you a hungry cat? Hungry cat. One look at you and I can't disguise you're a hungry cat. I've been meaning to mew at you. I got this feeling that won't subside. What are you trying to do now? Are you being a bad cat? Bad cat. You're one bad cat. Bud, whatever it is you're doing, stop doing it. No, you can't be on that table. That is not a table for cats. Off. Oh, that's why I never let him in here unless I'm here. In my secret lab. I want you to go shoot that old yellow cat. Bud, do you have rabies? Oh, damn it. A bud head? Why did she get mad at you for that? I promise I'll register it soon. I don't know if I have any other MGC stories to tell you. All the beer got super expensive. It's like, Jesus. Oh, it's Bud. Bud cats are best cats. Bud, are you best cat? I don't know about that. Was deep-rooted MGC? No, I don't think so. That guy's got crazy eyes. Just like Elizabeth Holmes. Never trust crazy eyes. Never go full crazy eyes. You're blowing bubbles, farting in the tub. One, two, three. One, two, three, four, five. That's how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop. Bud sweater. Oh yeah, I did run into Adam at the show. I don't know, I probably spent about half my time there at the Spooky booth since I had a new game. So I didn't wander a whole lot actually. But yes, I did run into Adam at the Songbird Studios booth. I saw Pat the NES punk, but I didn't talk to him. He gave me one of his books many years ago. I don't even know who else. Oh, I ran into the Activision founders. They had a booth for like what's it called? Circus Convoy. So it was Dan Kitchen, Gary Kitchen, and David Crane were there. And I was talking to them about like CPU cycles and stuff, but I think they just wanted to sell their game. So I was like, okay, well, these guys probably don't want to talk about this because they just want me to buy their game. But I don't need that, so I'm just going to go. Oh, great, Wolf Dev. I'm glad to be of inspiration. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for watching. Haven't made any videos in a while, but I guess live streaming is like the next best thing. Whoa, that's weird. Hopefully I'll have more time this year. I don't know. Like last year I just had to get Evil Dead working. But it worked out well. Everyone seems happy with it. Lucas was like, wow, this is our most stable launch game ever. And I'm like, that's because we tested it for like 8 months. I don't know about 8, like at least 5 months. So we started testing it like in August, I want to say. So that helps. My coding skills have doubled since last we met. Twice the pride, twice the fall. Anakin, I'm pregnant. I always thought that was a really realistic way how he responded to that. He's like, "Oh, that's great." I gotta imagine how it usually is in real life. When men find out, "Oh, great, I'm having a kid. She's carrying twins." Pat, I wasn't even trying to do a Pat the NES Punk impression. In today's podcast, we're going to talk about how much we hate Tommy Tallarico. There, that's my impression. All right. Where are my springs? No springs. Oh, Coily, can't you take it all back? Well, okay. But don't you ever wish for a world without springs again, asshole. I promise I won't. So everything has a hellish imp sprite behind it. Even like my socks. I'm gonna go jump on Mike's bed. Okay, well wait a minute. Does Mike's bed still exist even if Mike doesn't? I don't know. You got your wish. Uh-huh. What's that you say? I didn't say anything. Come back, Zinc. Hey, somebody should ask AI who did that skit first, The Simpsons or MST3K? Could that be the rare case of Miss Simpson's not doing it first? Although that was a Mike episode, so that would have been at least, what, past 1993? Or Mystery Science Theater. Hi, Mikey, the Mike Sock Sprite. Oh, brother. The two best skits, my two favorite skits were the double 007 one where Joel became the the evil mastermind, and he like had the robots as his like sexy girls. And then the other one was the one where Crow became Jack Elam. That was I want the girl to serve me. Oh, what's this part on the chart where Sean Connery's career actually was lower than Neil Connery? Oh, that's when Sean agreed to do Highlander 2, The Quickening. I wonder if Neil Connery is still around. Probably didn't have as good of health insurance as his brother. More like double hee haw. What is it, you whiny wimp? Whiny wimp. Oh, this movie's not very good, guys. What are you doing over there, bud? Are you thinking of new ways to be a terror? Are you a terrorist cat? Terrorist cat. Meow. You better not put any bombs in my garbage cans. What are you doing? Pat the NES Punk is... I did not know that. Here, Sean Connery was arguing with the director about his character in The Man Who Would Be King, while Neil Connery got laid off at his job at Cinnabon. All right, who's going to get me my daily back rub? Joel, none of us have working arms. I know. Na 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 na. What? You're not a Mike fan, are you? I will disown you. Team Joel all the way. Well, that's cool, Wolf. Bud, are you a member of the IRA?
Oh, retirement investment account?
No, Bud. The other IRA.
Oh, no.
Well, you do have ginger hair. Ginger kids. Yeah, I've always been a ginger. Oh yeah, I still need to feed him. He's been doing pretty good about like actually sleeping all night. Although he still wakes up a little bit before my alarm clock, which is 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. But yeah, lately he'll like just jump on my bed like when I go to sleep, and then he'll just lay there until like 7:45. But then guess what happens? Meow, 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 meow. And there's only one way to push the snooze button, and that's food. Right, Bud? You're a voracious eater. Are you a voracious eater? Meow. Are you a whiny wimp? Oh, poor Bud. Hold on, I'll feed you. Just give me a minute. Let me do one more thing, and then I'll feed you, okay?
I don't understand English, asshole.
I got no keys for these cuffs. They make generic greenies? I'm sure he would just, whatever they are, he would just eat them, devour them. Well, he eats them so fast, he probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference. No, Bud's actually been losing weight since he has his new urine food. Because it's so expensive, I only feed him exactly the number of calories the vet says that he should have, which is 265 a day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has lost weight. I mean, he's still big, obviously.
Cause he's big boned.
Bud, are you big boned? Oh, really? Your cat can tell the difference? But it'd be like, oh, I've inhaled half of them, but now I've noticed the difference. He probably didn't have time, doesn't even have time to taste them. It's just like... what the hell? I thought I ground that enough. What's going on? Blah, 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 blah. Did the mold change? Seems unlikely. I'll just have to ram it in there. Ramalama ding dong. All right, bud. I'm gonna solder and glue one more thing. Then I will feed you. I promise. I promise. I will never die. Matt Damon. Sam Jackson. Your acting skills have faded with age, Miss Sarandon. You will die a peasant's death. I really thought she was telling the truth. That's why they call it acting. I was 8 years old when the musical Cats came to my town. Boy, I was excited. That's why you don't trust actors. There's still a world left when this is all over. I'd like to buy you a beer. Jeez, it's still kind of tight. to realize I let you down. Oh, poor Bud. He's a starving kitten. Are you a starving kitten? Alright, I'm gonna do a food break for Bud. Alright, Bud, now I will feed you. All you care about is food. A cat coma? Well, he does sleep for a good portion of the day, so probably not that much different. Bud the cat. Astronaut. A cat barely alive. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the greenies. We can build the world's first bionic cat. Ma'am, we brought your husband to the hospital. He is now the $6 million man. Did you fill his body with robotic parts? No, ma'am. He just spent 3 days in the hospital and had some aspirins. A cat barely alive. Well, they remade that Bionic Woman TV show like 10 or so years ago. Oh, wait, no, they were going to try to make a movie out. It was going to be the $6 billion man with Matt Damon. Now that we've all agreed to live in peace, we should stop smoking and start driving hybrid cars.
You are worthless, Alec Baldwin!
Team America is worse than the villains they fight. You can't outact me, boy. Don't even try. We installed a new mewing voice modulator in Bud, so his mews are even louder. Why? Bud the cat. A cat barely alive. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. Why? We have the technology. So what? We can build the world's first bionic cat. Val Kilmer impression? Yeah. I watched that documentary about the making of The Island of Dr. Moreau, and I don't know. Val Kilmer definitely earned a lot of bad karma back in the 90s. There's a reason he kind of stopped being in movies. Oh. Okay. Stop. Peeper time. Wait, I gotta put in the thing. A grain of pepper? No, I haven't seen that. Tiny microcontrollers have been around for a long time. Like, they make ones that, like, stick into your eyeballs and stuff. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 9 p.m. Hey, maybe we could play the Guess the Nintendo Music game. Win big prizes, asterisk. There are no prizes. Yes, you're right. That was Star Tropics. Do 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 do. I could do more. I've wasted so much of my brain's RAM on it. Is it RAM or is it ROM? I guess if you die, it's RAM. Oh my God. He's eating his food right now. Okay. This will be ground. I try to give him his large portion at night, so he's more likely to sleep all night. Seems to be working, because before I had it the other way around, had the small portion at night. I made these 3D printed lids so I can put the half portions in the fridge. Hello, Abraham in Mexico. I think there was an overworld map on that. It was a... oh God, what was it? Doon 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 dun 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 dun. That's all I remember. New Star Tropics announced by Nintendo. Only $110. So far I haven't used my peepers. B. Ground. Oh, Greenland. Yeah, how's it going? Must be a little, yeah, what is it, Greenland, like, it's negative, what, -3 or 4 GMT? Okay, let's see. Okay, this one's Y, which is the farthest one. I love how the test point numbers on this controller are exactly the same as the 2018 Bluetooth controller. It never changes. Oh, yeah, that's totally not hitting anything. Yeah, that's fine. And next is A, so we skip down one to A, TP21. Save the wires. You never know. You might need them for something. Ah, should be good enough for government worker hand grenades. Let's see. So R3, which means these two are for the. Oh wait, huh? Oh right, okay. Nope. Gotta cut it. We had some warm days here in Wisconsin, but it has since gone back to being cold. All in all, I mean, what is it, like May, what? No, April 7th? So I don't know. If we could go a few more weeks, we might not have another snowfall, maybe. That'd be cool. I know I've said this before, but one thing I'll never, well, of the many things I'll never forget about 2020, that was like the nicest spring we'd had in Wisconsin in like a decade. And COVID lockdown. It was like a right proper spring. No freak snowstorms in April. we go. Okay, so this is B and this is L, R3, whatever, something 3. Uh-oh, here comes the orange terror. What are you doing? Are you being a whiny wimp? Go to your bed so everyone can see you are cute. What is it? What? You want me to dissect you on camera? Okay. What? What are you whining about? You get a free house. Come here. Mew. Are you a sad kitten? Come here, kitten. You gonna roll around for no reason? Yep. What is it? Oh, a cat. You wanted to experience the orange? May God have mercy on your soul. Oh, are you an inspiration, bud? Are you a soft cat? Soft cat. Soft cat. You want to show everyone your scary face? Scary face! Ah! Purring cat. Purring cat. Oh, it's all right, Curtis. Not a good day. Sorry to hear that. Debugging code sucks. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess he is technically sleeping on trash. Or excess packing materials. In the maker gearbox. What is this model controller? This is a modified Xbox One or Core, whatever they call it now. Modified controller for one-handed use for persons who are disabled with one of their hands. Or differently abled, or whatever the term is this week. I have been building these for... oh, God. It'll be 19 years this year. God, oh my God. Kill me. Stomp on me. Jiminy Christmas. A very, very long time. Hey, my sister's old cat was named Trash Cat. See, I think Trash Cat got her name from, it was either me or John Three's friend's sister's ex-husband. I am your roommate's brother-in-law, twice removed. What does it make us? Absolutely nothing, which is what you are about to become. Bud, are you the trash cat? Are you giving me a pensive look? Kind of giving me a doge look. Are you an orange Japanese dog who is ancient? Probably about as well behaved as one of those things. You know, Doja's, well, Shiba Inu is one of the most ancient breeds of dogs. It actually goes back to Egyptian times. Maybe that's why they're so cantankerous, because they're closer to wolves than most other dogs. Do you know where Chihuahuas came from? They were wolves once. Taken by the Karens. Tortured. Mutilated. A ruined form of dog, now perfected. Whose purse do you serve? Karen man. You will taste man flesh. I hate Ben, food. Yeah, that's probably what he would say. Strip the wires for me. What's the time? Wait, no, don't jinx it, don't jinx it. Just keep swimming. The mines are no place for a pony. I would love to see the deleted scene where they set the horse free and then the orcs eat it. Don't worry, Sam. He totally won't get eaten by orcs. Looks like a horse is back on the menu, boys. Justin, sadly, no. It's sometimes they have crap online, but it's usually just like as seen on TV crap, like LED lights and battery holders, and they don't really. I mean, I think the last thing I did a teardown was like, oh, actually, it's right up here. This like stupid block game, which everyone else on YouTube has covered it a million times over. Look at,
Oh, it's a foil card. Just like Balatro. Unbelievable. Someone tapped the tainted water.
Alexa, how old is Danny Glover?
Danny Glover is 78 years old.
78. Alexa, what year was Danny Glover born?
Danny Glover was born on July 22nd, 1946.
Okay, so that means Danny Glover was getting too old for this shit. He was 43? Ugh. Riggs. I'm really too old for this shit now. Oh, we got maximum money for Warner Brothers. I'm old. I don't want to make any more money. Also, my daughter is dead. My little girl is dead. Alexa, how old is Mel Gibson?
Mel Gibson is 69 years old.
Jeez, he's pretty old too. I heard on the internet this guy had the Evil Dead pinball as second to the Avatar pinball machine. I have to think these streams gave me that suggested video. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think I saw that guy talking on Pinside about it, because he was like, I think, yeah, he got, I don't know if he got it from MGC, but he got the new Avatar game and Evil Dead at the same time, and he's like, oh, Spooky has a reputation for having clunky games out of the box, but actually, Evil Dead is more solid than Avatar, which is kind of crazy because there's a lot of stuff in Evil Dead. I was kind of worried about that, but so I mean, it seems like it's been pretty solid. There's actually a good number of them on location already. So that guy must have made a video about it too. I mean, I saw him posting on Pinside, the forum, but he has a YouTube channel as well. I'm here for Bud. Ben, you think you will keep your sanity until you fully retire? I don't know. I hope so. I did not. I made a video of classic game room. classic game room broadcast from the Intergalactic. I made a video of MGC like, oh geez, 2 or 3 years ago, but I mean it's basically the same every year now. It just gets bigger and bigger. But no, I did not make a video of it this year. I mean, I guess I could have, because we did the workshop on Friday, and then the rest of the weekend I just like walked around and talked to people. It's about time you set up a controller. All right, time for the test. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Microsoft still uses the same controller test menu as Windows 95. They'll probably add an AI button to it, just like Notepad. Cue me. The Intergalactic Space Arcade. Yeah, he tried to bring that back a couple times, but I don't know. Thing is, if you like don't do YouTube for a while, the algorithm will just give up on you. That's probably what happened to that guy. Also, I don't know if the YouTube does it or the algorithm does it, but basically, I'm sure that guy is probably, if I had to guess, he's probably my age exactly. So, like, once you're over 40, like, you might as well be dead to YouTube. Because most of the people who watch YouTube are kids. Kids don't care about Truxton. Can you be at... We played Ninja... What was that? Like a couple months ago we tried that. I got 2 stages away from the end, but I'm like, okay, no, this is where the game gets really, really, really hard, so I just gave up. So the last two stages like ramp up the difficulty like big time, and then if you lose in one of the last 2 stages, like it puts you like 2 stages back. Well, I mean, remember, I don't do you. When I come on YouTube, it's just for fun. Yeah. I think now, yeah, like you have to have a bunch of like ancillary income streams to make it work, unless you're like really big. Hefty lefty, mighty righty. And clunk. Yeah, Mark does like publishing full time now. The classic game room guy. See, what YouTube likes most of all is people who upload all the time. So if you have a channel where you just read news stories into a webcam 3 times a day, you will do better than someone who makes high quality long form content once every month. I think that's why you see like 8-bit guys like, I'm gonna open an arcade, because, you know, eventually you just have to diversify. And same thing, I'm sure David is, again, he's probably my age, so it's like, well, time to go. Whoop. Yeah, I kind of wondered if 8-bit guy was going to go to the pinball expo in Texas, but I didn't see him there. Yeah, kind of surprised he didn't go, because that's like, you know, he lives in Fort Worth. I mean, Dallas is obviously a huge frickin' area, but still relatively as close to him. All those cities in Texas are basically like Los Angeles, but they're in Texas, and there's no palm trees, just huge frickin' city, like huge on the XY axis. So the glue is just to hold it in place until we put in the screws, which I will do now. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I had 2 hot ends elephant foot in like this, right next to each other with the same parts. This was from the Ender 3 V3. Yeah, look, all the stuff came up and it was a mess, and I probably could have got it to work, but the thermistor got broken, so I ordered a new one of these, and so I can put it into, well, wait, it goes like this, yeah. Put it into the existing cooler block. It was pretty easy to remove, though. I do like that Ender 3. It's a nice printer. I like how it just doesn't muck around, just gets the job done, unlike the bamboo. No, I have not been to his arcade. Yeah, I would think the north side of Dallas would have been within range of his electric car, because normally that's what he has to deal with when he travels around. It's like, I think last time I talked to him in the Midwest, he was like, it took me 2 days to drive here. It took me 2 days to drive from Dallas to Chicago. It's like, what? It's like turning into the Oregon Trail. Oh no, I lost 3 solar cells when I caulked my... What does he have, like a... I don't even know what kind of electric car he has. My Ionic to go across the river. Ah. You know, speaking of arcades, I remember in Breaking Bad, I always thought the arcade was a much better idea for money laundering, because you turn on all the machines, and so the amount of power that is used is going to be constant, whether or not the machines are being played or not, because they're always in a track mode, versus versus a car wash, where if the city really wanted to, they could analyze your water usage and figure out how many cars you've actually been washing, and they could easily see the delta for the money laundering. So if I was Walter White, I would have bought the arcade. Of course, yeah, it was about ego that he bought the car wash, not logic. Oh wait, actually, no, yeah, it was his wife that wanted. Oh yeah, she wanted to buy the car wash. She was like upset. You know, I think one way that Better Call Saul was demonstrably better than, I don't know about the show in general, but well, maybe not better, but one of the major improvements Better Call Saul did versus Breaking Bad was it had the main female character. They basically made her part of Jimmy's schemes from the start. So, because in the early seasons, well, quite a few early seasons in Breaking Bad, Skyler felt like kind of like an obstacle character. Like he had to lie to her all the time, and then she got mad, and then she cheated on him. Whereas in Better Call Saul, Kim Wexler was always in on the scams, and then obviously there's a price to be paid for that. But I think that's one of the ways they're like, hey, how do we fix a shortcoming with Breaking Bad in this show? And they're like, okay, well, let's make sure that let's make the main female character much more involved, or make her an active participant in all that stuff. And I think that was a part of the show that was done much better than Breaking Bad. Because Skyler was like really cool, like in the later seasons, like when she was like scamming right along with him, like with the car wash. But early on, she was just kind of an annoying obstacle character because she didn't really have anything to do. Nor did the son. All she had to do, her and the son, all they could do is make breakfast and eat it. It's like if you had a scene in Better Call Saul, if someone said to Kim Wexler, like, you're being a bitch, like that, people would have been like, whoa, 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 but it almost felt like justified in Breaking Bad. And the fact that it did feel justified is because for several seasons, Skyler was underwritten. So, yeah, that's definitely something they improved with Better Call Saul. Like, Skyler was a great character from the start, instead of being, like, turned into a great character later like Skyler was. I mean, obviously they're both great shows, but it's like it was cool to see that they actually acknowledged a weakness with Breaking Bad and made sure that they fixed it in Better Call Saul. Yeah, because it felt like they kind of reverse engineered Skyler's character a little bit in later seasons to make it work, and it did work, but it didn't feel as consistently organic as the Kim Wexler character did in Better Call Saul. Like in the last season where they're like scamming where they're trying to do the scam on the other guy that works at the law firm, like, and she's still helping with it. And then when that reaches its, when the consequences of that action bear fruit, then, Kim is fully culpable with Jimmy. So her character arc, or, well, in his case, like the character, like, fall or degradation feels fully realized. Versus Breaking Bad, where he's like, well, Skyler, we yelled at each other on the phone, so they probably don't suspect you. Which is a bit of a patch job. I think I might add a little bit of hot glue in here to stiffen this up. I mean, they're both great shows. I'm just saying, I think it's cool that they that you can tell they addressed. You know, they're like, okay, well, what could we have done better? And everyone in the writers' room was like, Skylar. Okay, okay, what could we have done better with that character, and how do we not do that with Better Call Saul? All right, that looks good. Also, if you haven't seen the movie Nobody, starring Bob Odenkirk, I would highly recommend it. It's kind of like John Wick, starring Bob Odenkirk. I think it's actually maybe better because his character is a little bit more realized than John Wick, who just just wants his dog. Yeah, because in Nobody, it was like, he wanted to be kind of a bad guy killer. It's like, because in John Wick, he's like, I don't want to do that anymore. But in Nobody, it was like he had like this domesticated life, but secretly deep down, he wanted to go around beating the crap out of people. like when the Russians get on the bus. And Christopher Lloyd is in it as his dad, and he's great. Because you expect one thing to happen with that character, and then something completely different happens, and it's really satisfying. John Wick versus Jack Reacher. I think she's right as rain. Elapsed time 1 hour 45 minutes. Not too bad. Maybe I could even lower my prices. Maybe. I don't know. Inflation busters. Alright. I'll ship this out tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tuesday? Excuse me. Bob Odenkirk's been around for a long time. Like he was in what was it? Was it? Oh God, there was some old comedy sketch show he was in. I can't remember what it was called. I don't know if it was like The Whitest Kids You Know or one of those. It's been around a long time. Has anyone tried to copy my controller? I don't know. I mean, I definitely don't give out the 3D part files because, I pay myself to build these, so hashtag capitalism or something. I should try to improve it a little bit. I was talking to Ken of what's Ken making about this, and if we do another one of these workshops, well, hopefully it's not going to be this one again, because we've done this 3 years in a row, which is getting a little long in the tooth, but we thought of another rule No unleaded solder, because unleaded solder is not good for noobs. So yeah, we had a couple of botched units. I believe these are some of them. I was able to get one of them working. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, this is definitely leaded solder. Wonder what was wrong with this one. Looks decent. Ah, it breaks the heart. And the head. You hit me, Dad. I'll never forgive myself. Ah, it's a fake. You can tell by the cross section. We should start a change.org petition. If they make another Indiana Jones game at Bethesda, that I should be Sean Connery. I can like wear a scarf like Troy Baker and be like, well, you see, when I developed this character, I wanted to make sure that I sounded like a Scottish person, and that's why I wanted the role. Turns out we named the dog Indiana. I'm a posh British person, and I've got a scarf. I'm Nathan Drake. Wait, was he Nathan Drake? Bruh, 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 bruh. We're advising our clients to stock up on canned food and shotguns. Unleaded solder is so uncivilized. Oh, there's a cold joint right there. No unleaded solder allowed. Well, I mean, it takes a higher temperature. I mean, what can I say? No, this one's a bit sketch-maketch. Yeah, a lot of the people that do the workshop have never even soldered before, let alone surface mount soldering, so probably a miracle that it works as well as it does. Bring back leaded gas. I don't think we need that. Our planet is polluted with, well, leaded gas created so much pollution. It's original sin we can never get rid of. I guess that's why it's an original sin. For religious purposes. You know, there's a reason why original sin exists. It's so that you have to be redeemed by the religion no matter what, because otherwise you are not redeemed. Yeah, there's so much lead in our environment just from the gasoline. Like, what, 50 years? This SD card placement was an afterthought. Like the last minute, I think it was like, well, whenever it was, last year, late 2023, and Ken's like, oh, I think we can add an emulator support to this. We need an SD card. And I'm like, well, if I move such and such and blah blah blah. I think I can wire it up. I think we like found a spare Surcom, which is the wait. No, Surcom is never mind. Surcom is AVR. Whatever it's called, serial connector. But then I had to physically find a place for it, and this is the only place I can really think of because it goes in the back. Can I try to reuse this screen? I think this is the last one I have. It's the last Ultron robot. So yeah, they used leaded gasoline because it acted as a lubricant for more primitive car engines to prevent knocking in the engine. That is why it was there, because I mean it still uses a lubricant, but just not in gas usually. A metal lubricant. I need to do a restroom break, but yeah, I'll see if I can get one of these working before we call it a night. Yeah, this is what it turns into.
Game badge.
So yeah, that's what it becomes. That's one of the games you can install. Bud, are you in a box of scraps in a cave? And cheaper too. Yeah, this project doesn't even use the PIOs. Wow, this ancient battery still has 3.9 volts. I think these were from, God, I think these were from the electromagnetic field badges from, Jesus, that was like, what, 10 years ago? Still sharp. Let's see. I got the audio amplifier, which is total overkill. I should remove that. Header. Yeah, there might be. Gotta be careful on these castellated edges. Sometimes you can get a cold solder joint. Yeah, like that one there. It could possibly, basically, if you can see the pad on the PCB, then or any portion of the pad, like that one right there, you may not have gotten a full solder connection on it. That one's a little suspect. That's got to be good. One of these might be a little suspect. Excuse me. Okay. All right, it's got to be good. Let me see if I have. I don't think I have any. Might have some extra screens. I don't know. I don't think I do. No, format. What about over here? Looks like this is it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the spectral white highlights, that's from the video camera. like a glove. Annular rings on this screen and also some on this PCB are kind of small, which means you need to apply more heat longer to ensure that it's actually adhering. That should be good. I'm going to be careful. Any alcohol will suck up onto the screen like stink on shit and F it up. So you gotta be non-judicious with your usage of it. That should be safe. I don't know if they flashed any code to this one or not. They might have tried. Yeah, the PS3 2 came up earlier in the discussion, yes. Also, don't forget, remember when they announced, what was that, 1994? Where Sega was like, the Saturn is going to release at $399, and then the guy from Sony went up and all he said was $299. You know what? Nintendo released 3 consoles in a row with the same price, which is crazy. They used to be the cheap console. Nintendo 64 was the cheapest. GameCube was also $200. And the Wii was what, $250? You betrayed Shiba! Make sure the power's off. Excuse me. Will it blend? You know, I've been talking about game inflation for a long time. I completely understand. Yeah. Look, if we were living in some universe where the price of a new game had kept up with the inflation of everything else, then $80 would actually be a bargain. However, when we're in a generation where everything else is $70, and everyone on YouTube is complaining about that, $80 is not a bargain. Let's see, 1009. Okay, well, the light comes on, so, and you can't see it, but the backlight comes on. It's just that the screen is black. So in theory, it should work. I'm gonna go upstairs. Give me like 5 minutes. I gotta go upstairs to flash this, but we can see if it flashes. In the meantime, argue about inflation. I'm back, obviously. Well, it starts up, but then it dies. I wonder what's wrong with it. Yes, in a shock to no one, Bud followed me upstairs. He's like, "Where did Human go? I am Bud." Still got the reset issue. Not sure what's going on. Yeah, there was another solder joint that looked cold. I fixed it. Still doing it though. I mean, there might be some sort of solder issue underneath the board. I'm not sure. I mean, the screen worked enough to show the data. The battery had 3.9 volts, which should be enough to run. I'm not sure. This one looks really overworked, as does this one. That regulator looks pretty gross. Hmm. 4.04. 4.02. I am not sure what is up with it. Single people might eat crackers. We don't know. Frankly, we don't want to know. The reset pin on the Pica was really simple. Like, it's already got the whatever, you know. It's already got what you need on the board. All you have to do is hook up a switch between it and ground. So I don't think that's the problem. I mean, there could be some like buried via short someplace that we don't know about. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, whatever. We got everyone done. We got everyone went home with a working unit, except for the guy who emailed me today and said that he dropped it. And I'm like, well, here's the screen on Amazon if you want another screen. I just thought it'd be fun. Ooh, I thought it'd be fun to like just see if we could try to revive one of these. Since the controller build went pretty well, knock on wood. Oh, same issue. I wonder if the regulator is undervolting. It's possible. I have no idea which one of these is which. I can't remember. It could be the screen browning out. I don't think I really care all that much. I mean, the screen's the most expensive part. Although this is the last one. It's the last of the screen Mohicans. Yeah, it's probably enough fun for one night. Well, at least I've got one working unit again. I gave away my last one at VCF Midwest. Alright, I think I'll probably call it a night there. Thank you for everyone who stopped by to watch me build a controller. Yeah, so...
Like a robot. Thank you. Thank you.
Where's the last one? Oh, there he is.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna call tonight. Thanks to everyone who stopped by, and we'll see you next. Next week we'll have some repairs to do. Pesky robots. Yes, those are pesky.